Good evening and welcome to State of Business on our television. I'm Tamiru Nimsat. Let's have a look at the headlines. Attention should be given to attendance of A-level students, Education Minister says. Asian Development Bank reaffirms commitment to support Sri Lanka. News in detail. Education Minister Susil Premajayantha says that the attention of the authorities need to be drawn to the fact of most A-level students being reluctant to come to school for their A-level classes. He also said the unsolicited practice of avoiding school sessions and depending on private tuition has already followed by some O-level students too.
උසස් පෙළ උත්තරපත්‍ර සමීක්ෂණය සඳහා රුපියල් 2000 ගෙව්වා. මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝන්ගේ මධ්‍යස්ථාන සීමිත ගාණක් තියෙන රට පුරා. ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලන්ට නිවසේ ඉඳලා මධ්‍යස්ථානට යන්න කිලෝමීටර් සමහර ඒවා 80ක් යන්න වෙනවා. ඒකට 3000ක් ගෙව්වා. හැබැයි දැන් සාමාන්‍ය පෙළ උත්තරපත්‍ර පරීක්ෂණේ රාශියක් තියෙනවා රට පුරාම. තමන්ගේ නිවසේ ඉඳලා යන්න තියෙන කෙටි දුර ප්‍රමාණයක්. ඉතින් ඒක නිසා තමයි උසස් පෙළට ඒක දීමනාම දීලා මේකේ එහෙම ඉල්ලීමක් තිබුණේ නැහැ. නමුත් ඔය අවසාන ඊයේ පෙරේද වෙනකොට ඒ වගේ ඉල්ලීම් කීපයක් වෘත්ති සමිතිය වලින් ආවා. ඒක සඳහා අවශ්‍ය අමාත්‍යමාල සංදේශ මම ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න කටයුතු කළා. ඒ වැටු ප්‍රශ්න අපේ ජීවිත කාලය තුල විසඳන්න පුළුවන් කියලා මම නම් හිතන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද දැන් අවුරුදු 94 ඉඳලා තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක්. එක පිරිසකගේ වැටු වැඩි කරනකොට තව පිරිසකගේ අඩු වුණයි කියලා ඒගොල්ලෝ එනවා. ඉතින් ඕක කවදාවත් නවතින්නේ නැහැ නේ සීසෝ එක වගේ. ඒක හැම ඇමතිවරයම මුණ දීලා තිනවා මමත් මුණ දෙනවා. ඉතින් අන්තිමට වෙන්නේ ඕක විෂමතා කතා කර කර හිටිය හැකි. දැන් උසස් පෙළ පන්ති වල ළමයි එන්නේ නැහැ. දැන් සාමාන්‍ය පෙළත් එන්නේ නැති තත්ත්වයට ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට වෘත්ති සමිති විෂමතාවය ගැන කතා කර කර ඉඳීවි දරුවෝ වෙන පැත්තක් බලාගෙන අධ්‍යාපනය ලැබෙන හැටි. එතකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? ඉතින් පාසලට ඇවිල්ලා පාසලේ පිළිබඳ විශ්වාසය ගොඩනගෙන්න ඕනේ. පාසලේ දැන් ඉගෙනීම් කටයුතු නිසිකාරයව කරන්න තමයි අපි මේ පුළුවන් තරම් උපරිම උත්සාහ කරන්නේ.
The Asian Development Bank reaffirmed its commitment to bolster the recovery of stressed small and medium enterprises and to assist Sri Lanka for a swift economic recovery. The assurance was extended by ADB Country Director Takafumi Kadano during a meeting with State Minister of Finance Shehan Semasinghe held at the Finance Ministry on Monday. ADB Country Director Kadano shared insights into forthcoming projects in Sri Lanka, particularly in the power sector. The country director also expressed optimism about the ability to transition towards a sustainable long-term economic trajectory. Country director Kadano underscored that the ADB's assistance would remain resolute, especially in alignment with the initiatives of the International Monetary Fund. He reiterated the ADB's keen interest in conducting an in-depth study of Sri Lanka's SME sector to identify and implement effective support mechanisms. State Minister Shehan Semasinghe also appreciated ADB for continued assistance throughout the crisis and subsequent recovery phases. The State Minister emphasized the vital role of SMEs in the economic fabric, urging their swift revitalization. The State Minister also highlighted the government's efforts in providing concessions to revive these enterprises and underlined the pressing need for additional support. Treasury Secretary Mahinda Siriwardena also participated in the meeting. The Department of Commerce under the Ministry of Trade, Commerce and Food Security successfully organized a presentation with the participation of over 50 Sri Lankan companies at the China South Asia Exposition. The China South Exposition was held for 5 days in Kunming, China last month. This was an ideal opportunity for Sri Lankan companies to showcase their products to the Chinese market and find new buyers. Furthermore, it was an opportunity to understand the dynamic e-commerce and social media marketing strategies used in the Chinese market. Further, the opportunity was used to discuss the areas of market expansion of Sri Lankan products, market access for new products and capacity building that required entry to the Chinese market. Trade, Commerce and Food Security Minister Nalin Fernando visited the Kunming Expo to promote Sri Lankan products in the lucrative consumer market in China. Further, the minister chaired the Sri Lanka side of the bilateral meeting with the Department of Commerce of Yangon Province. The minister expressed the close collaboration to establish Sri Lanka, particularly with Yangon Province. Officials of the Department of Commerce of Sri Lanka, the Department of Commerce in Yangon Province and the Embassy of Sri Lanka represented the bilateral talks. Kunming Expo has been a major trade expo over the years and could be a great platform for strengthening bilateral trade collaboration. The companies promoted a range of products such as gems and jewellery, Ceylon tea, confectionery, processed food, cashew, spices, batiks and handicraft. Stay tuned, we will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. The Civil Society Collective for Democracy, which is a coalition of citizens and organizations, convened at the Sri Lanka Foundation Institute recently. The Civil Society Collective for Democracy aims to deliver a crucial wake-up call to the nation's political leaders. The society is formed with civil society organizations, professionals, academics, trade unions, youth leaders, activists, media personnel, religious figures, and other influencers. The urgent call is to halt state repression and safeguard the democratic rights of the people in order to ensure actual and equitable economic recovery. The Civil Society Collective expresses deep concern over the rapid shrinking of democratic space within the country. The group said the surge in silencing voices and the targeting and harassment of those who question the authorities have created a chilling effect among the people. They further said the rulers have been abusing the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the Contentious Prevention of Terrorism Act to target political opponents. The Civil Society Collective for Democracy called upon the political establishment to take immediate steps to uphold and defend the foundational principles of democracy. It urged the government to hold free and fair elections essential for inclusions are held on time, starting immediately with the local government and provincial council elections. The State Minister of Women and Child Affairs, Geeta Kumar Singh, said that steps will be taken to provide formal training for preschool teachers in order to boost early childhood development. These statements were made by the State Minister of Women and Child Affairs during a press conference at the Presidential Media Centre recently. State Minister of Women and Child Affairs further said the government has paid more attention to the health of the children. The State Minister also said efforts are being made to raise the nutritional status of children. The State Minister further said that running preschools should be subject to certain regulations. The State Minister emphasized that starting a preschool should be done under a legal framework. She also emphasized the importance of preschool teachers being graduates of specialized training with the skills required for the profession. The State Minister further said that negotiations are ongoing with the Ministry of Education to provide preschool teachers with good training as well as a salary. The State Minister also noted that violence against women and child abuse has risen to an alarming level and preventative measures are being taken for such crimes. She highlighted the need to mitigate loopholes in the law regarding the abuse of women and children. The State Minister also said that arrangements have been made to provide nutrition to pregnant mothers and the government has allocated 11 million rupees for this regard. The Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing recently announced the launch of this year's edition of Slim Digis 2.3 to celebrate Sri Lankans' best digital marketing innovations. Slim Digis is a prestigious award ceremony which recognizes the region's growing influence on the global digital industry and the outstanding work and talent within the digital sphere. Dedicated to propelling digital ingenuity, Slim Digis 2.3 is to continue introducing novel awards categories that reflect the dynamic trends shaping the digital landscape. This year's Slim Digis will include categories that closely reflect rapid market evolution and enhanced entry submission supported by a new, standardized entry form to elevate the standard of competition. Entries for Slim Digis 2.3 will close on September 25th. Notable among the introductions in this year's edition is the Creator or Influencer Digital Marketing category. This influencer category acknowledges the wide use of consumer-generated content and influencer partnerships to elevate brand engagement and generate excitement around products or services. Entries to this category must articulate the intricate web of engagement metrics, social reach, and the creative utilization of creator or influencer content.
We embrace SIM Digi 2.3 is not just about technology. It's about connecting people, identify needs, and enhance values.
That's all on news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.